Hi. Stop managing people's emotions. It's not helping you, and it's not helping the other person either. You are not responsible for anybody's emotions. I know it sounds quite wild. You're not responsible for people's happiness. You're not responsible for people's misery. If you just exist and people are mad, or you have a conversation with somebody and they get upset, remember you're not responsible for how they feel. I know when they're saying, you made me feel this way, you made me feel that. No, you didn't. They made themselves feel like that. And vice versa. When somebody makes you mad, you made yourself mad, not them, because they're not inside of your body. So, people pleasers, I'm talking to you. This managing people's emotions is not helping you one bit. What really is happening, you're abandoning your body to tend to somebody else when they can actually tend to their own emotions. They're grown adults. They can process stuff, and you don't have to be there to put it together to make sure everything is all right, because that's probably what we had to do when we were younger, when we had to manage a parent that was upset and they were probably under the influence, or they probably don't know how to manage their own emotions, and it's just something that's just passed on to generation. And stop it. We're cutting it now. Where are your scissors? We're going to cut that. We're going to cut it out, and we're going to just start being in our body now. And the best way to stop all of this people pleasing, you're going to hear this out. It's quite complicated. Take a deep breath. Yes, we're going to get back into our body with our breath. It's the simplest but most effective way to come back into our body. You can also put your hand on your chest or on your lower belly. Whenever you feel this sense of wanting to manage someone's emotions, or you feel responsible for how someone feels, I tend to feel this heightened, oh, I did something wrong, guilt that comes over me whenever I hear a little whispers in the distance. I think they're talking about me. It's quite narcissistic now that I think about it more. I'm not that important. Where I hear loud noises, someone angry in the distance, or someone near me, or hear someone raising their voice, all ticked off. It's not about me. Or I hear honking. Someone's really mad that I am driving and slowing down even though there's a slow car in front of me. Sorry, buddy. You don't know what's going on in front of me. So in reality, remember, you're not responsible for them. So you're not going to be able to control anybody's emotions, no matter how hard you try, how hard you appease them, how hard you appease. I think that's like the only word I can think of. I was thinking like there's another word, but just saying like, oh, fawning, that's like another word. Fawning. Ooh. Just that's like the ultimate. I'm abandoning myself and what I'm doing to make you happy, because I don't like when you're happy. And we just have to learn patience in saying these emotions are not going to last long, and I'm a good person. Practice, I'm patiently waiting for them to be patient with me. That's also another way to think about it. Get back to the point. Stop managing people's emotions and start living in your body. Start managing your emotions, because whenever we're managing somebody else's, we're completely out of our body. We're gone. We're who wants rent? I mean, who wants to live here? It's vacant. Nobody's home. Get back home. Get back in there. Stay in your body and be in the moment, because whenever I find myself in these heightened situations and I'm actually in my body, it's so like not stressful at all because I'm very confident and I'm very aware that I'm not the problem. And most of the times you're not. Most sane person would not be angry. Most people who get out of control are just in a trauma response of some sort that you have no way of being responsible, because not your responsibility to process that. They have to work on themselves, and that makes you also responsible for your emotions. It's kind of a two-way sword. Is that the right phrase? Two-edged sword. Something where it's too pointy. So, double-edged sword came to me. Thanks, Jesus. So, you have to just be aware of when you're upset, the people around you are not really the reason why you're upset. You're just disconnected from your body. You're self-abandoning and realizing, I'm a good person. I'm worthy of feeling good. And patiently knowing that these emotions don't last. Chemically wise, it's almost impossible for them to last. So, come back to your breath. Heck, say I'm a good person. And sometimes in these stressful situations, another great action to do is to just get out of there. If you're just with strangers or random people in public, get out of that situation as fast as possible. You don't need to like confuse your body and be like abandoned in this home. Yeah, stop leaving the water running while you're trying to just go out to the neighbor's house. They need to turn off their own water. And you're leaving your water washer machine running. They've got to be taking care of your house. They can clean their own windows. They can sweep. They have a vacuum. The new Bissell. So come back to your body, take a deep breath, or just leave the situation and calm down your energy. It's always coming back to being neutral, being in that state of peace. It's the best thing you can do, because again, you're not responsible for other people's emotions. Stop abandoning your body, and remember, you're also responsible for your own. I know he might have said something that was offensive, but you don't have to take it personally. Yeah. Don't hate me for saying that, but it's kind of true.